Right then, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So, we are playing more Dyson Sphere program, and yeah, let's get on with it. So, I've been playing a little bit, just off stream because of reasons. I've basically gone around to a lot of my towers and just made sure they're all set to the min load of vessels to 10% of like the important things like structures, you know, buildings like what are you? Oh, you're just doing stuff, that's fine. Would you like some power to supply those? Right, yeah. I'm finding lots of things dotted around because I've been dismantling as well. Yeah, like these, like... I only want 10% of a vessel of storage Mark IIs, for example. But I said it's 20, but I wanted it 10. Otherwise it'll bring me like 1,000. It's been like... It's been doing that when I've requested, I don't know... like this stuff. Like logistic stations. I've requested 100 or so of those and it's brought me 1,200. Something ridiculous. Which is not what I want. I usually be on remote storage. Yeah, so hopefully that's going to kind of fix things up a bit. Now, we're generating drones slowly. Why are they so slow? They're just slow in general. I'm requesting a lot, I suppose. They are running perfectly though. That's fine. That's alright. I could get more, maybe. But I'm not that fussed about those right now. I could easily proliferate them if I really wanted, but it's not that important. I am just checking this. I've dismantled a lot of production... Sorry, not a bunch of smelting facilities. I don't need... Okay, we've got lots of those stored. Lots of those stored. Lots of those. Lots of those. Yeah, that's lovely. That's good. Apparently I put those in because I had too many on me. That makes sense. Alright, so that's looking pretty good. So I think what I'm going to do now is fly over to the neutron star, see if we can get unipolar magnets being mined. Because I want to start setting up plane smelters. Now I know there's an alternate recipe for something that can use unipolar magnets, I can't remember what. Particle containers, yeah. It's definitely an easier alternate recipe. It's mildly tempting to do that. But that's also why I'm researching the vein utilization quite heavily, because I want to make those as efficient as possible. So wow, the frame rate on the stream is real bad. What the heck? Shouldn't be. Why is it so bad? God damn. That's worse than usual. Well, that's suboptimal. That's slightly better now? Might be. Alright, anyway, the unipolar magnets are real good. Ah, crude oil is also an issue. Can we need more crude oil? Hold on, why don't you have drones? That'd be why. You didn't have any drones. Interesting. That's okay, now they've got some drones, they're off picking up their own oil. That's fine. That'll fix that up. That's something not worth worrying about, because actually that's just making... Yeah, I don't really want to do that. I'll do it like that, that's the easiest way. Right, let's see, storage. Oops. Get rid of all those on the ground, wow. Okay, so Yeah, I'm not that bothered about those because they're purely for what are they? What is that for? Refined oil, and that's for plastic for the particle broadband. Yeah, we have a lot. That's fine. That's plenty. Right. So what I'm going to check now is if I've got a lot of things on me, or enough things on me, because it's going to take a while for warpers and whatnot to get to me. So I've got plenty of warpers to drop into a tower myself. I've got lots of drones, lots of foundations, lots of belts, lots of sorters. Yeah, that's all I need. Lots of splitters, pilers, traffic monitors, a bunch of spray coaters, boxes, far too many assemblers, far too many miners, far too many advanced miners. But I'm not using regular mining machines anymore, am I, really? I wonder if I can go find like some random tower with a spot free. No, probably not. I don't know where I'm actually making miners. I'm pretty sure it is on this planet. I don't know precisely where though. Alright, whatever. Ah, you'll do. No. Here we go, this'll do. Regular miners. Because I don't think I'm going to need those, really. No, not now that I've got advanced ones. So I don't think there's much else I really want, you know, particularly to mine stuff. I've got plenty of interstellar logistics. Plenty of artificial stars. Plenty of different power poles. Do some more power towers. Or I fly off just in case I need more. Ah, this is way too far, isn't it? Yeah, dang it, okay. In fact, it was back this direction rather than the way I flew. Remember now. UI's power towers? Yes. 300 it seems too many, but that's okay. Okay, looking good. Right. Did I have any of these on me? I think I did. I don't really use them, but I've got some. I've got some wind turbines on me. I don't need those. Get rid of those bad boys. I've got enough antimatter to kick my reactors into progress. Right, so I think we're looking good. Except for my frame rate. That's real bad. I don't know why. That's annoying. Like, it's good in game, it's not good on stream. That's worrying. Oh well. So we have a neutron star. That, yeah, that's 35 light years away. The black hole, 42. Not much difference in them, but I think we'll go to the neutron star. There's one planet around it. Oh, how does unipolar magnets work? Do I mine them out of the star? Or do I mine them off the planet? Can I put orbital collectors on a star? I don't have any on me. No, it specifically says gas giants there. Okay. Well, that's cool. Let's go then. I'm going to save before I fly off. Saving this one. But yeah, all my research is running real good. In fact, while I was just playing a bit before then, can I see? There's a menu somewhere. Oh, Hagrid. That's cool. Under statistics, achievements, yeah. They're not arranged by order. But yeah, I got some achievements for creating like 42,000 different things every hour for all the variety of, or every minute. Yeah, here they are. Oh no, it's per hour, yeah. 43,200 matrices per hour, so that's like all the different types of matrices, which is, I think, kind of cool. Not making enough gravity matrices yet. Or structure matrices. Interesting. I have to fix that at some point. You know, I haven't really looked at the achievements much. I definitely want to. Alright. Okay, so we're going to head off then. Right. Let's go to our black hole. Hopefully I've got enough energy and whatnot. I do have lots of warpers, lots of energy personally. Cool, let's go then. So, neutron star, not black hole. I would like to go to the black hole as well. Probably should have put an icon there. But that's alright. So we're going to build like my regular kind of display of items. No, not display. Towers. Oh, we have time. The North Pole Hub. There we go. We'll build that there. Because I might want to do other things. May as well get some stuff there just in case. It is quite far away. So that's all good. So I may as well just use my my artificial stars to power it up. Be pretty sick. Hopefully we can easily set up somewhere that requests them all and then sends them out. There we are. Oh, 7 light years away. I should really think of a good name for this place. I might do that at another time. Think of a good name. Is that the planet? Yeah, that's the planet. Oh, which I did fly past somehow. There we go. Problem solved. And bonk. Ah, we landed right next to unipolar magnets. How many do we have? Oh, I'm right there as well. Wow. Oh, we've got 10 million. Wow, okay. That's quite a few. I think I'm going to start off. I'm going to build a thing right next to them. Actually, we don't need to do that, do we? Oh, you know, I've done it now. Can I get all of those with this? Can. Yes. About this one. And that one, lovely. I can actually build those directly with this, can't I? Yeah. I think it's going to be the best option. Right. Unipolar magnets. Local demand remote supply, that's what I want. Warpers. Remote storage. In fact, I will go build a polar hub in a moment. We'll come back here in a second. build those too close. That's stupid. That's what we want. Cool. Same for this one. Okay, this one wants to be weird. I'm okay with it being weird. What about right? Power pole, power pole, power pole. Which way's north? That way's north. Excuse me. Go build some big power lines north. Okay, looking good. Right. I think we'll build the hub. I want to build it on this one, like here, I think. Foundation support is needed there, okay. Oh yeah, there is some water here. Sorry, we'll pave over it. We don't really need it. Okay, let's try again. Okay, we've got 700 miners coming. Cool, great. Clearly I did not fix those. We should have less of other things coming. Yeah, okay, what I did clearly didn't fix anything. Yeah, okay. Still 900 of these mad lads coming. God damn it. Oh well. If I set you up... It still brings 1100. Wow. Okay, I don't know how to fix that. Oh well. Not a big deal, I guess. I definitely did not bring enough drones. That's okay, one of these towers should bring drones. Interestingly, this is only bringing me that many foundations. That's strange considering I'm building a lot. I think this needs to be better set up. Alright. Well, whatever. We have a lot of things on this far planet now, which is fine. I'm sure one of these is requesting drones, I just don't see it. Oh, here they are. Yeah, it's okay though. Alright. Power. These are all charged. Oh hey, stuff's arriving already. Cool. Things I don't really need, but hey. I'm going to spend a bit of time, I think, off stream at some point and fix this up. Advanced utilization even more. Lovely. I'm going to keep researching this. Okay, apparently it goes up a lot. Wow, it does. Pretty crazy. Alright, anyway. I don't think I need this, but then equally the game can't get them, it seems, so I guess they don't have a warper in wherever they're being stored. It's fine. In fact, I wonder if I gave this one warpers, it would go get them. Probably not, but I don't really care that much. Apparently I'm not making water storage tanks anywhere. Gonna have to make a note of that. We'll do that at some point when we're back. Yeah, so setting everything to 10% didn't seem to do much. Still brings me like 1100 towers, which is madness, but okay, we'll roll with it. This is not doing anything, so that's fine. Okay, so where did I build? Over there. Let's bring these down to the equator. That is too far. Whoops. Okay, there's the equator. That should connect. No, it didn't. Okay. That's all good. I'll organise this slightly better over here. Oh, I did actually bring a line for these. Oh. Unipolar magnets. Heck yeah. Alright, so that's a lot of unipolar magnets. Cool. I don't really know how the unipolar magnets work. Sorry, how the vein utilization works, because it seems to be depleting those at a very rapid rate anyway. But hey, whatever. Right, so there's probably more on this planet. It's got a lot of others. 114 million titanium ore. That's actually crazy. 80 million fire ice. Bloody hell. So that is probably half the unipolar magnets. There's another one, right, down by the South Pole. This direction, I think. Nope, that's too far up. Let's see. There it is. Wunderbar. Can I not get that one? Set up this advanced miner for just those two. Sure. Okay, in you go. This one, you know what, this one can just sneak around the back. Come on, autosave, thank you. Right, you want... Oh, I forgot to pick up more drones. That's okay. Right, what am I looking for? Unipolar magnets, wherever they are. I don't see them, what the heck? There they are. Cool. Right. This needs to get powered up. That should be good. These should be going. They are not, because this one is too far, I think. There we go. Okay, that's more unipolar magnets. Lovely. To go pick up a few drones, I think. Oh, there's the other one. Hold up. I'll mine this up while I've noticed it. Oh, I just realised I didn't set the other one to max speed. That's alright, we need to go back down there anyway in a moment. Oh, you know, I'm just going to leave that to supply. Yeah, that's fine. The drones will pick any extra up. At least when I have them. The power should be good. Right, drones, where are they? Here's some. I'll pop all those warpers in there. Make sure that's got enough. Right. Your max, your max. You have plenty of drones and things. Good. Those can max out on speed. Okay, you've got enough drones now. The other one was somewhere around here, I think. Nope. There it is. You did max out. Yeah, cool. Okay. Okay, that's good. Now we've got lots of unipolar magnets at least being mined. So we can start making planes melters. Which would be great. Now, there's one tower here. Yeah, I don't want any of those here, at the moment at least. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I think we're solid, and I think we can just leave here now. We've got the unipolar magnets we want. Where do I want to go? I want to go back to Terrazed, don't I think? Yeah, because we're going to produce plain smelters there. Cool. Right, that's nice and set up. This planet spins fast, well. Orbits around the star fast, I should say. Possibly both. But where's the neutron star? This way. I want to go explore it. I want to go next to it. I want to see if I die if I crash into it. Because YOLO. Go see. Wait, did I go past it? Oh, I did. Cool. Apparently it's tiny. Really easy to fly past. I could have kept walking. Wait, no, that's not the star, that's the... Wait, what the heck? I'm so confused, I'm going to keep warping around. Have I run out of warpers? No. Okay, there it is. It's really small. I keep zooming past it. Maybe I should set a guideline to it. Right, now we're not. Okay, whatever. We'll just fly without the warper, I guess. And it's so small it won't stop my warp. I'll just go straight past it, which is kind of cool, actually. I like that. Neutron stars are pretty rad. I just want to go investigate it. We slam it into a dire wonder. Find out, I guess. Bonk. Oh, yeah, he just bonked me away. I need to slow down, I think. Find an orbiting neutron star. Oh, hell yeah! Got an achievement for that. I didn't even know there was an achievement when I looked at the achievements earlier. Neutron stars are rad. They spin super fast, they're real cool. Nice. Alright. Okay, we've got to go manufacture one prime. This thing's cool, but we have stuff to do, sadly. Ah, that's better. I had the pointer up, didn't realise. Alright, back to Tower Z. Now we're making lots of unipolar magnets, so that's good. But I'm curious, how's my swarm going on in Gakrux? Oh wow. Sorry, not my swarm, my sphere. Solidly being produced. Pretty great. The entire top layer is very nearly complete. Wow. Making 97.6 gigawatts there now. That's kind of rad. That is cool. Now I need to pour some water for myself. Okay, wonderbar. At some point I'm going to go back to Delta Apodus and probably dismantle everything of the old system there. I imagine there's not a lot happening at the moment. I imagine it's run out of so many resources. But that's cool. Now theoretically I could switch this alternate recipe for what is it? planar smelters? No, no, that's what I'm going to make. It's not planar smelters, it's the other things I don't remember. It's not strange matter, it's the pink ones. What is it? Yeah, particle containers. I think I'm making a massive quantity of those anyway with the old recipe. I don't think it's a priority at the moment. I can probably go see how many we've got. This is where they're being made. We've got plenty of resources for them. Yeah, we've got nearly 20,000 of them in storage, so yeah, I don't think we need to set up those with the new recipe, to be honest. I think it's excuse me, I think it's looking good. I might need more of these being created, graviton lenses. You know, I think I do. You know, these actually could probably get... Oh, they are being proliferated. Ah, I was going to say I need to proliferate them, but no, they're already being proliferated. That's fine. So I think we need to increase production of these. Lack of item. Oh, there's a green. Oh, I need to upgrade these to blue. There we go. They're making 18.8 now. That's better. Cool. Wonder bar. It's basically doubled that. That's fine. Just to make more. But we have a lot in storage, but still making as many as we need is always good. Anyway. Planetary logistics stations, yeah. I need to get more... Yeah, if they take like 1100 each time, that's not great. It's really not what I wanted from those. There is probably a better way to do this. Let's have a think. They could probably directly feed in. That's probably going to be way better. Actually, no, didn't I set it up like this in case I wanted to proliferate them? These should be blue as well. Went from a whole 2 to 3 a minute. Crazy. How would I want to do this? I could definitely arrange these better. Think. I think it's the sort of thing that's probably going to be better if it's on 2 separate lines. maybe. I kind of want to redesign this completely, yeah. I want to proliferate this line at least. Oh, this is actually better. Hold up. Kind of. Somewhat better. Oh bugger! I didn't want to leave that. Actually, yeah. You know what I did? Actually, yeah. This works actually. Let's see. I can optimize this. Sorry, I was going to say I don't think any use proliferators, but this one does. Blimey, excuse me. This'll work. It is a bit janky and awful, but it'll do. Okay. But I kind of want to... Oh, bugger. I want to redesign this again in a second. Let's see. How can I... what do I want to do? Okay, this is actually what I think I want to do. Maybe. Hold on. I delete... is kind of what I want. Good range utilization going up. Lovely, lovely. I know. And then... So if I do get any extra... Where are they? Planetaries. They can go in here and we can store up to 1,000, I guess. I have warpers, local... No, no. God damn it. Always forget to set the number first. Cool, that works. And then you can request some of these. I don't think I care about proliferating the stuff for this. I mean, theoretically I could, I guess. Oh wait, I just thought I need to proliferate these things as well then. Okay, hold up. If I'm mildly lucky... No. I don't think I am. This'll work though. In fact, I put a power pole in the way. That'll do it. Now, power you up. Power you up. Flown too far away. I don't know why I flew there. Blue, come out of here. Wait, no, blue. Okay. That's what I want. Prioritize that output. Make a copy there. Shut that down a moment. Can you go? I have to think of a design. Can I make these fit in like that without making much of a problem? Alright, so they need... Whoops, they need all of this stuff. They also need this stuff. You're missing those, that's fine. I'm pretty sure these were 1-to-1. They make one every 5.6 and these should make one every 5.6 as well. But where'd it go? They're storing up, why? What's this? Hold up, what are you doing? Oh, I see, you're not being output to the belt. Oh, there we go, that's where they are. But they make 6.0 a minute. It's close enough to be 1-to-1. Yeah, that works. I don't know why I'm fussing so much about making these now, but hey, I am. That line can't go all the way to the end. Let's see how far we could get it up to there. Alright, 2 more. Okay, that's looking good. Got these bad boys powered up. Hold up, why don't you have any? Just need to demand more of those, that's okay. I need this to get warpers somehow. Oh, you have warpers. Good. Cool, now you can slide warpers there and get the resources. Same for this one. This one could really do with warpers as well. That's going to filter, what are these things? Processes. Oh, and get warpers as well, just in case it needs it. Okay. All these should be running solidly now, chunking along nicely. And it speeds production up for these. These get extra products, but these get sped up. Okay, I mean, that's fine. I'm good with that. Hold up, why are you 3 a minute? Not because some of these aren't getting sprayed. It's power problem. What? Wrong with the power? Apparently we're generating 576 megawatts, but we only need 5.78. That is weird. Oh no, we're in the wrong system. Yeah, okay, that's right. That was weird. But that's okay. That one just has a few that haven't been sprayed, I think. Right, that's looking good. That's got some extra logistics things being produced. I don't know why the game wants to bring like 1100 every time to a new system, but it's the sort of thing I'll check out and investigate. It should stockpile because I added a whole bunch to the system. Oh, we're actually low on... We need to demand more of these, I think. It's take a while to get here. That's alright, I can just ignore that and leave that alone now. I think that's good, that's much better. Happy with that. We definitely fix things a bit to make that much more efficient. Cool. Good. Definitely making a lot more graviton lenses now. That's also good. Okay, apparently we're maxed out on processors. That makes sense. Alright. Okay, so I think it's time we need to start setting up a big production line of planes motors because we need a lot of these mad lads. Well, they actually need regular ones as well. We make one of those every 3 seconds. They need one every 5. Okay, so that's fine. Right. I think we're going to spray all those because we're going to need a lot. We have to proliferate it. Okay, we need to find a good spot on the planet. Down here's nice, I think. Down here's nice because we can actually split off a sprayer as well. That'll help. You know, build it there on the... Okay. And this is is it 4 items? Okay, this shouldn't be a problem. I think we'll end up storing these in a separate tower somewhere further down. That's one too many, isn't it? Now we're going to want proliferators on each of these. Let's just check I did build it right. Yeah, I did, okay. Right, so proliferators. Where are they? Production. Spray codes, I should say. Cool. That's nice. I think I will borrow this one and split it off. We'll do it right away so I don't forget. Excuse me. Okay, that'll be good. Now, gonna want this line coming back. Actually, no, hold on. What do we need? Actually, I probably could have just requested these. Do we have warpers going into one of these? Yeah, okay. Let's do a bit of the old jankiness. Despite planetary towers being incredibly useful, I still find it very useful to use belts sometimes in some of the setups. Why has that got a bit of a wibble to it? So does this one, what the heck? Oh, it's because we're very close to the pole. Whatever, that's fine, who cares? It's all good. So you get warpers now. Right, that makes that simpler. So, because I'm going to need those. Just realising. This is going to be making plane smelters. Now, I'm not sure where my arc smelters are being made. I have to go track those down. Go break these for a moment while I plan this out. Right, so we need arc smelters. Things I've already forgotten. Right, yeah. Frame materials, plane filters. Bloody hell, are we making plane filters? Gosh, I don't even know. Hope so. I think we are. I get the feeling that's something I'm making a lot of elsewhere. We want unipolar magnets, and I think I'll just demand all 20,000 of those. Oh, we don't have enough drone vessels. Please don't bring me like 2,000, I just want 100. 200, fine, good enough. Okay, so let's set that to 100. Okay, local demand is good. They're not local, that's fine. They're remote. I'm sure these are remote. Okay, apparently we're not actually making these anywhere. I could have sworn we were. It's okay, we'll make them. Don't know how many unipolar magnets, but we'll just... I don't know why I put local demand. Right, and then this is going to be those, and I think we'll store up to like 1,000, I guess. Makes sense. Yeah, we're going to have to go make some plane filters, and to make that I need to make Casimir and also the advanced glass. What are those used in as well? Where are they? Plane filters. They're used for this, but they're also used for the quantum chips. Ah. Ah. Okay. I could just put a setup down for the quantum chip setup and just remove the quantum chip part. Then I have lots of plane filters. That's a good idea. I think that's what I'll do. Alright, so let's go work this out. So we want this in, this in. Oh, bugger, I just realised. I can't do this, can I? I can't have a double line like that. Sugar. Yes, I can if I change stuff. Yes, I can if I have two things on the outside and the input line, or the output line there instead. Yeah, this is an easy fix. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Problem solved. Still have lots of space. Yeah. It's still a bit wonky because of where we're positioned, but actually, yeah, that's fine. Perfect, ideal. Wunderbar, that works. So, problem solved. Easy. Actually, does it? Has it been solved? No, I don't think I can have that input line in the middle, can I? Because I have exactly the same problem. Yeah, I've got exactly the same problem. I don't know why I did this. Just skip that one. Just have the outputs on the outside. Right, problem solved. Then I can power poles down the middle and that should be good. Right, okay, problem solved. So, right, input. Input. Input, input, output. This mad lad, input there, output there. But no, wait, hold up. I don't like that. I don't like it. Abort, change. I know how I usually like doing this. There we go. That's better. That's better. I like that. Okay, good. Right. You have everything. You've got everything except for the plane filters. That's fine. Let's go unleash some stuff. Let's have that one there, that one there. Let's see, we'll have unipolar magnets there, and then that one come out of there when we make it. Alright, problem solved. You should, yeah, you've got everything except for the plane filters. Cool, right, next. Plane filters. You are locally demanding, you should remote demand just in case as well there. Okay, ideal, so we've got to make plane filters somewhere. Let's go pick a spot. We'll basically use the quantum chip layout and remove quantum chips from the equation. This mad lad. You're occasionally mining. Oh, that thing's actually nearly completely out. Crazy. But we equally don't care about it. And dismantle. In fact, no, let's finish that mining so it just disappears all that stone so I don't have to worry about paving over it and seeing one stone vein forever. That's actually kind of lucky, really. They're all gone. Goodbye. This tower. I don't care about any of this. Oh, apparently that's coming to take it away. Okay, good. Take it away then before I delete it. Did I just break something there? How come you're not delivering warpers? I don't know why I wanted to do that with warpers, considering this one's got a slot free, but I don't know. I did. It's all good. Oops. Are you taking those away to wherever they're going? Except for those 100, sure, whatever, that's fine. Right. Now I think it's quantum chips. No, it's processors, sorry, not quantum chips. Oh yeah, this is one of these big boys. It's fine. We're missing a few things. Some sorters, but that's okay. Wait, hold on. This is the wrong thing. This is processors and I did want quantum chips. No, I bought this. Oh god, cancel, abort. I don't need to bring all that stuff. Yeah, don't I have a quantum chip thing somewhere? It might be under stolen actually, because I did steal it. Particle broadband? No. Oh, do I not have a quantum chip one? I could have sworn I stole a quantum chip design. Quantum chips modified, but I think that's my original design that's not actually that great. Oh! No, that was the incredibly insane setup. Oh god, that I actually still use. They use everything from the bare resources. Right, okay. Okay. I wonder if I could steal a quantum chip thing. Do I make quantum chips on this planet? I think so. No, I might actually not make that setup here. I think that might be on Ice Planet. That's actually annoying. We're actually low on particle containers. Oh. Wait, power's fluctuating. Why is power fluctuating here? Is this not hooked up to the main grid somehow? Oh god, where's the North Pole? That's a minor issue with me dismantling stuff, is that things might not be connected where they used to be anymore. I think that's probably going to fix it. No. That's curious why power is separate. This does not help me. These lads are all running. Okay, we're definitely generating enough on this planet somehow, but some of these are having issues. Have we disconnected somehow from the other power grid? Wherever it may be. Where am I? Oh, I'm going too fast. Land. I'm pretty sure I've still got a big set of miniature particle colliders using deuteron fuel rods, but I don't know where now. Oh, this is so frustrating. Power. I don't know why power is disconnected from... Yeah, it's low everywhere. But we're generating enough, so I don't know why... Ah! These look to be on a separate line because they are all blue. Oh, I see. We've disconnected the other set of things from the main power grid. Down here it looks like. Somewhere around here. Okay, that makes sense. Right. Problem solved. That's it. I forgot I had those at the South Pole as well as the North Pole, and the South Pole is the important one. Right, problem solved there. That's just randomly supplying arc smelters. We're not actually creating them there. I'm not sure we're actually creating arc smelters on this planet at the moment. It's something I need to check. But, so I was trying to hunt... So how's the particle things coming? Okay, now they're all working properly. Yeah, wow, we're actually chonking through those at a ridiculous rate. Maybe I will use the alternate recipe with unipolar magnets to make these now. Okay, and what I'm going to do though... I'm going to set these mad lads up with proliferators at least. Instead of you having warpers, you can get proliferators. That's better. Which means I need to do a better setup for these, I think, and I think I will redesign and probably use unipolar magnets for this now that I've got access to them. But for the moment, let's just spray coat all of these. Wait, no, not those. Honestly, why not do it? It just makes sense, really. Then just to make sure this tower has warpers. Cool, problem solved. Alright. That'll eventually kick in and make more. Yeah, okay. I'm just kind of running around clearing fires at the moment. Well, I forgot these planetary logistics stations needed an absurd amount of particle containers. But you know what? We're not going to need that many of those. Let's just set those to 100 because it looks like we're completely filling up. Well, we're not actually, but you know. Oh, these need particle containers as well. Wow, okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to need unipolar magnet production on those, I think, just to keep up. Which is fine, which is what we'll do. I was trying to figure out where my quantum chip setup is. I'm fairly sure that's on Ice Planet. I might take a little journey out there. But it is using that kind of insane setup that uses everything from the most base components. I wonder if there's a better blueprint I could try and steal as usual. Let's go check the old website. So let's see, what am I looking for? It's no, none of those. Not that. Quantum chips, plane filters. It'll be Casimir crystals and plane filters I need, won't it? So we're looking at, what is it specifically I need? It is plane filters, and for plane filters we need Casimir crystals and titanium glass. Okay. I've got to run a test. Casimir crystals. If I demand those, don't have any locally. Don't have any remotely. So we don't have any spares of those. That's fine. Titanium glass. I might have spares of this. Only 2,000 worth. No, I'm not going to bother. I think we'll just set up production lines for each of those. So we want Casimir crystals. I'm going to steal these blueprints and try these out. Titanium glass. Plane filters. Right, let's go slam them into my blueprint thing. We want to put those in stolen, sure. Alright, we need to go find a nice spot on planet. Okay, here's a good spot. We can cover this up. Possibly. It depends how big these things are. But it's fine. Right, so let's land. Let's go have a look. So we need... Where's the stolen one? So let's start from the beginning. We need Casimir crystals, don't we? And then titanium glass. They're actually both together. How big is this? That's not that big. That's certainly doable to just chunk right there, I think. Next would be titanium glass. That's not much bigger either. We can chunk that down there, I think, with any luck. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Right. I don't know why I put that one away. I was going to put it down. Right, so... As I make crystals. I should really get rid of all these solar panels. Titanium glass. Looks like this one requests warpers to go into there, so that's actually lucky I did like this. Uh-oh, no, 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 no. Oh, what was this? Oh, that's supplying titanium glass. How do we have so little hydrogen? Oh, I think it's because those need to go out. Yeah, they need to go out and get it. Yeah, now we don't have much problems with that. Most of it is in the gas giant being sucked out of there, so that's fine. Let's see, actually what I want to do. Can you request blue things? Yes. Afraid. Local demand. Storage. Good. Okay, actually I need some belts, I just realised. What do we need? We need belts and sorters. Sorters. Where are they? Somewhere. We found belts first anyway. Cool, okay, so I need a splitter. Perfect. Wunderbar. Lack of item. Okay. Easy. That actually needs to set the output to be those. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that one's going the opposite way. Oh. So's that one. Oh, god damn it. Oh, whatever. We can fix it, we'll just reverse it. Clearly whoever built this planning it the opposite direction, but that's okay. But you know what, I don't really need that splitter, I think. It's all good. I'll make sure those get proliferated. I think these are basically all kind of one-to-one. Actually, no, neither of those use any yet. Okay, that's looking good. So they're filling up with titanium glass and casimir crystals, so that means we can use the last one, which I don't think I have enough space right here to do it. To make it's titanium glass plane filters. Oh, actually, maybe I will have enough space. If I'm real lucky, I will. Oh, baby. Now, the only issue is I have to make sure to reverse the direction of that again. But that's easily doable. And you should probably get some warpers as well. You can actually request warpers. I'm sure there was actually a way, an order I should have built these. Oh, you're not, don't actually do that. No, that's fine. Right, so now, those titanium glasses, they're being used. Yeah, I'm just going to keep you on local supply for this. I think I'll figure out where everything is. Yeah, Manufactorum here is becoming a bit of a nightmare mess. I think we're going to have to set up a new factory world at some point. Now I just have to find out where stuff is. I started creating my upgraded miners down this way, I think. It's somewhere near the pole at least. Here it is. Oh yeah. Wow, they are creating fast. 36 a minute. That is way faster than I expected. That's rad. Okay, I think 4 on each side will be plenty for this. Ah, whoops, you're not extended far enough. Wunderbar. Now we're making lots of plane smelters. Fantastic. In fact, you can have all of those to use. So I'm just going to want plane smelters from now on. And we'll have to upgrade all of the miners in the various systems with those. Sorry, all of the smelters. Oh god, replacing all of them in Forge World is going to be insane. I think actually we're gonna make a lot. We're gonna make 3,000 worth. Alright, I might want to make... sorry, I'm mumbling. I might want to make another one of these planefielder setups. Possibly. But there's a lot coming, they're just a bit slow. So these mad lads... They're taking a real long time to get here, wow. Quite surprised by that, actually. But hey, we've got nearly 400 of these already. Yeah, I definitely think upgrading everything over in Forge World is going to be a big priority. Oh, here they are. They get depleted rapidly. Yeah, I think I might want another one of these setups to create. You lads stopped. Don't extract any faster. Apparently not. I'm gonna do something weird here. It'll only really make sense to me, but gonna have a big feed loop. I think I should make the tower hold more. Maybe not. Apparently not. Whatever, don't care about it. It's all good. Oh, these lads have shut down anyway because, you know, they're full on whatever. Which is fine. Anyway. Keep seeing so many of these everywhere. I don't really need them anymore. I think I'll just delete them wherever I see them now. They do take space and I could have built around them. But that's giving me a chunk of space here now. Alright, so very possibly I do want more plane filters being created. Yeah, we're creating lots of plane smelters though. Keep wanting plane filters for some reason. Oh. This lad. Arc smelters. Maybe. I don't think I'm creating arc smelters anywhere. I thought I was, but I don't think I am. That's a conundrum. If these need... Okay, could I make plane filter setup just down here? Because I won't need regular arc smelters anymore. So I can just create as many as I can and just slam them into there. That seems to work. And they're a 4-item thing as well. So I can just duplicate that. That works. Okay. Yeah, problem solved. Cool. Oh yes, of course we want to spray these as well. Getting a bit close to the pole than I'd like at the moment. I don't know if that was due to the pole or if just it was a misclick. No, it's a misclick. Could be better, but I'm just dealing with what I have right now. Going to be arc smelters. good. Okay, what do we actually need for these? We need iron bricks. Iron and bricks. Where are the bricks? Bricks, stone bricks. Circuit boards and magnetic coils. I've set them all to all local and remote, I think. Now, you have warpers. I think we'll just do a bit of jank. And just have warpers coming through. Because why not? This could also output directly in there. It makes sense. And that's going to be arc smelters. I think we could store up 1,000 or so of those. Looking good. So we have 4 on those side, we'll make 5 for these. We'll have 1 extra. Yeah, getting closer to the pole than I would have liked here, but that's okay. I just realised I put one of those the wrong direction, but that's okay. Slightly further. Oops. Could add in one more actually. Sure, that'll work. It's not the best, but it's equally not the worst. Okay, looking good. Let's go unleash stuff. Get past so I can click it. Cool. Did not want to double jump. Okay. They make 37.5 a minute. These make 36 a minute. Okay, so yeah, it's basically 1-to-1 for those, but we've got 2 extra because why not? But you know, because we have that extra now. It's gonna have 1 more extra here. I do want lots of these. I have to replace Forge Road in its entirety, I should say. Okay, looking good. How many have we got? Okay, we've got 700 already, including the ones I'm holding, so that's great. Yeah, okay. Right. That's got locust supply, remote supply, that's good. We're going to leave that chonking away. Those are coming through nicely. They'll just store 100 in there when we need them. Those are all going... You're not going, why? You can have stone bricks, why? Oh, you're missing stone bricks, lad. Bizarre, but problem solved. Wunderbar. I think we're looking good. Oh, I see I'm accidentally proliferating an output there, which I don't need to. They don't need to be proliferated, they get proliferated here. Yep, I'm happy with that. Very happy with that. Now I do need to go to Forge World soon to do it. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna have one more on each of these. We'll have them. They are basically 1-to-1, so we'll just add one more on each side. Why not? I can always extend either. I think I extended that too far, but that's okay. It's cool. We're actually missing unipolar magnets. Let's max it out. I need all the unipolar magnets here. I'd rather the game gets me a lot. Yeah, I don't think we actually need more plane filters set up now though, really. I think it's all good. How come I've got some unsprayed proliferators? Get rid of those. Right, so I think then we might want to make a setup of particle containers with the unipolar magnets. I think I will. I'm going to give this one more power because they actually warp really far. So I'm going to want those to warp as much as they can. So I can have all the juice to charge up with. Okay, so if I... Heck are you guys. Some of these just really inefficiently placed. Like, that's just a massive amount of space to just 4 machines. Sorry, 6. But it's okay. Okay, so if I want to make I would want a 2-item setup. Having this little boy here just making... Can I fit that in it? No, not quite. I might be able to fit you down here though. Yeah, you'll fit there. Where do I actually click that down here? Yeah, having this will make me, what are they? I've forgotten. Oh yeah, yeah, particle containers. Making me some extras of those would be fine, I think. We just want unipolar magnets and copper for these. Copper, unipolar magnets, definitely warpers. They kind of need warpers, they can have all the power actually to warp. And that's going to be particle containers. Power off cannot charge. Okay, whatever you say, game. Did I not implement power into this? Apparently not. Is the blueprint, I mean. I do it like that, because I like that. Now, what I didn't implement into this one was stacking. Now, I am kind of lucky where I've built it right here. I can just extend this along if I really want to. We've got to have outputs. We need copper, copper, unipolar magnets, and then copper again. Unipolar magnets, copper again. Hold up. This doesn't have proliferators. Why does this setup not have a proliferator? God damn it. That's stupid. Why did I not set it up on this one? My other... No, it's not on the stolen, is it? I didn't steal this one. I made this one. Yeah, that's got proliferators. Only my oil extractor and refinery one doesn't. My single item doesn't have proliferators either. That's weird. I should have done that. My 3 item does. Okay, I've got to fix those up, my blueprints. Where's proliferators? Spray coaters. Can I fit that in there? No. Alright, okay, hold on. I'm going to let this run, but I'm going to have to redesign it. Pretty sure a redesign will just involve moving everything down. Actually, no, let's do it now. Because now I can fit them in. I may as well do it before it all kicks into life. I don't know why it wasn't set up. It's a weird one, but it's okay. You can actually request proliferators here. This one doesn't have warpers though, no. Oh yes it does, I've already got warpers there. Vein utilization up again, cool, cool. Yeah, really not sure why that was like this. It's cool. Just means I have to set up these. Basically set up everything again. But that's okay. All 4 of those have to be different. Okay, I have the recipe. Okay, so... let's see, how do I want to do that? That's looking good. They all should be running. Yes. Okay, let's go figure out the power poles for this thing. Maybe I should make this 10 by 10. How come that one doesn't get power? Just symmetry, I'm going to do it like that, because why not? Or could I actually make a hexagon? Hey! Sorta. Sort of a hexagon. Like a squashed diamond. Okay, I'm thinking I am going to make this 4 lines of 10. That's 9, isn't it? Ah, you know what? I like the idea better actually. 4 by 8. 4 by 8. I don't know why, but 4 by 8 appeals to me. That's a better number than the others. Looks like I can have another squash diamond for power pole. Hey. Where the kimberlite ore at? Ah. Oh, apparently I put that the wrong way. Okay, that's pretty good. I like that actually. 4 by 8 is good. That is 8, isn't it? What do you, yeah. Okay, I think we'll save this. Okay, this will be particle containers. What is it? Is it advanced or optional? I forget the word they use. Damn it. I'll just call it particle containers for now. I'll rename it in a second. I need to go into assemblers. Whoop, okay. Assemblers. 2x2 icon. Yeah, actually, yeah. Assembly machine. Particle container. Save. Okay, looking good. Right. What do they actually call the recipe? Advanced. It is advanced. Okay. Right, so assemblers. Particle containers. Advanced. I think we'll do it like that. Yeah, I like that. Oh, right, you can't have colons. We'll do it with the dash then. Whatever you say, game. Cool, that works. Now, kimberlite, sorry, the unipolar magnets, so they're pretty insane. In fact, this... I've got an idea. I might go to that neutron star. I might build this there. Because I think building these, because I can mine a lot of copper on that place. I think it might be worth... It might be worth bringing particle containers here from the neutron star rather than bring unipolar magnets. Maybe. I don't know. Because there'll have to be a point where I mine not enough unipolar magnets per second to sustain all what I need here. Though to be fair, I'm pretty sure. Oh, these are actually slow due to the plane filters. That's curious. I thought I was well, not maxed out on plane filters, but I thought I had an absurd number. Where's the new setup? Where did I just build it? I don't even remember now. I've only just built it and I don't remember where it is. It's over here, isn't it? No. Cool, great, good. My memory is awful. We are running low on unipolar magnets. I'm thinking maybe actually this setup would be better on the planet with the unipolar magnets, because we can make copper there easily. Maybe as a supplement to this, it might be a good idea. Okay, we're actually requesting far too much of those things for this. Alright, whatever. I think it's okay. I think it's fine. I do want more plane filters. I'm very confused about why we're not making as many as I thought we were, though. Could I... I'm sure I set it up nearby to that. Maybe I didn't. Oh no, maybe it's actually up here near one of the poles. Oh, I've got a lot of space over here now. I need to dismantle all of this. Yeah, here it is. What? Okay, we're maxed out on Casimir crystals. Maxed out on those. Alright, maybe we need another plane filter set up. I think maybe both of those will be able to sustain two of those then in that case. We definitely need more plane filters. They are all being proliferated, aren't they? Yeah. Alright, that's okay. Yeah, we have space. We can just dismantle all of these I don't use. We can just slam it right there, I think. Now that's under stolen, isn't it? 'Cause that's one I absolutely did steal. Plane filter. Well, you fit nicely in there, I think. If I do it there, that means I can borrow this, which I set up and didn't actually use. hook you in. They'll get proliferated. This should just kick into life and start working. Give it some drones. I'll make sure it has warpers just in case I need to warp those anywhere. You can actually remote supply as well. Theoretically, I might want another one again. I don't know how much these lads would sustain though. Oh yeah, they've just taken all of the excess, so... I mean, yeah, that's fine. I'm good with that. I think maybe, yeah, I think maybe one of these... Each of those will sustain 2 of these setups. It feels likely. We'll just have to see if those fill up or not, or if they basically stay low. I mean, for all I know, 2 of those might sustain... Sorry, those 2 might sustain 3 of these, but for the moment they're all good. Okay, that's good. I'm happy with that. What's going on down here? Yeah, all this is fine. So many supermagnetic rings, that's great. I love it. Right, so I think... I do like the idea of setting up a big manufactory of particle containers at the neutron star. Like basically super saturating production of those there, so we have so many and they'll get transported here. Because that's probably going to be more efficient than transporting the ore here for those. But the, what are they, the plain smelters? Yeah, plain smelters. They're fine being produced here. Because at some point I'll cap out on those and I'll have max ore in there, so... Now we're getting enough plane filters in for these to be chonking away full time, I think, so... Plus, like, we're at 3,000 now, so, yeah, perfect, ideal. But to be fair, we're at 3,000. So that means I have to take as many as I can. And I think it's time to go to Forge World and replace all of my regular smelters with plane smelters. In fact, I'll leave 1 free gap in my inventory. I can request more when I'm there. And actually, I don't need those proliferators. Okay, we've got 2 gaps now. Whatevs. Right, I think, yeah. Let's save, because we haven't saved properly for a while. Wunderbar. And let's go to Forge World. On Gacrux? Yes, it is. No, it's not, sorry. How is my Dyson sphere getting along anyway? Pretty nice, like it's filling up. Maybe I need Gacrux 2 to start firing sails at some point again. But I think for the moment this is just chonking along. Like, have a look at the Dyson sphere thing itself. That's pretty good, like, looks like our top layer is very nearly complete. 102 gigawatts coming from it. That's a fair bit. We barely use any of it. I think we make some photon, and that's about it. I have to go fly over there and check it out at some point. See what it looks like in person. Anyway, I went the wrong way. Oh, look at all these coming from the neutron star. Going there. They better be warping. Surely they're warping at that speed. Right, anyway, Forge World Omega. I don't know why I added Omega to it, I just like the sound of it. I always love seeing the ships warp off when they warp back in. Looks cool. Godspeed, little buddy, so I'm going to join you. So yeah, I need to replace all of my regular arc smelters with these now. And there's a lot of smelters to replace here. pretty sure a lot of this isn't even being used at full production at the moment. Is that it? That's the one right in the middle. There it is. Here we go. Bonk. Right. Apparently we're actually using titanium. I just realised I need to actually update the blueprints as well to use plane filters. Possibly. I will the next time I build a new one, I guess. Ooh. Each of those have got 48 in, that's one stack. Oh god. Gotta make sure all these are done. That's already 500 replaced. Crazy. Is there anything over that way? No. They all look red, don't they? Yeah. But I'm curious. Where'd I see some being... You're creating stuff still. So you make 10 a minute. Wait, hold on. Why aren't these... Oh, that's right. I didn't bother putting any doodads on them. Proliferators. I can't be bothered with just basic stuff. So they actually make 10 a minute. What do they make on the old ones? 5 minutes. They basically go double. That's pretty good, actually. Oh, all these mad lads are going. Apparently we're using lots of titanium. Let's go upgrade this thing and see what happens. But I should fly to the middle because that'll let me reach everywhere. Oh, you make 60 a minute on each of these now. That's where the stackers are needed. That means these should go. I don't know why they're not on green, but they should be. Wow. We burned through a lot of titanium ore there. I think I'm gonna... I think maybe I should have all of these actually have more power, considering they're always warping. I can just build more power plants. But maybe not max. About half. No, don't get distracted. I've got to upgrade everything first. I'm definitely going to run out of these before I'm done. You know what? How many do I actually have on me still? Actually, fair few, but yeah, nowhere near enough. Maybe I will have enough to upgrade. And I've still got like 2 more full copper ones to do. Wait, those are blue. How did I miss these? Oh no, this is the other side. Lack of item, goddammit. Where's the North Pole? That way. Okay, we gotta go, request some of these. I should have done it before I arrived, really. One of these towers will let me request them. That's the old ones. We don't really need that anymore. Where's arc smelters? Oh, I remember. I actually changed it from planes to arc smelters because I didn't make any plane filters at that point. Alright, that's okay. Please don't bring me all of them. I really don't want all of them. Okay, 2,000 is okay. Where's that one that had arc smelters? Here, right. You can actually remote supply these. You can supply them to the galaxy. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's looking solid. That's some extra antimatter. Don't need to carry all that with me. I might need more power. Oh, actually, you already set up some more here. Ah. Yeah, I need more power. Hey, I do. Right. 4 more of those, that'll do. Give us a bit extra. Wunderbar. Where are my mad lads? They're not here yet. That's okay. Just gonna wait. Yeah, I do like the idea of going to the neutron star. No, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna travel out to the black hole. Because I haven't been to the black hole yet. And if I go to the black hole, I can probably set it up there. That's a real good idea. I'll wait for these mad lads to arrive and finish replacing these. Yeah, actually, I do like that plan now. Oh, it's taking a while for these to arrive. Ah, here they are. I'm going to set that to 0 though. I only want the... Oh. Okay, 100. Actually, yeah, that's way more than I thought. Wow. I'll set it to 100. Right. Let's finish. Are these all red? I don't think I think I did graphite. I can't really tell because of the night. That's annoying. Yeah, I think it was this iron one that I was replacing, and it's got... Oh, it's throwing some arc motors on the ground, but that's alright. I don't need them. They can be on the ground. I don't care. Wunderbar. That might be everything upgraded now. Kind of wish it was day so I could see. These aren't. Actually, maybe they are. Oh, these are, yeah. Okay, so I think all of these now on the planet are actually arc motors. Sorry, planes motors. Right. So that's good. It's very difficult to tell at night though, unless I'm right over them. Partly because it's dark in game, and partly because my eyes are terrible. Alright. Get rid of those. I'm going to store some of these here because this is where I'd actually want the majority of those. And have all the old ones. Okay, so I think I'm going to go to the black hole then. I think I have everything I might want. I might want a few more interstellars. Logistic stations, which I think there's probably 1,000 here because of course there are. Yeah, I'm just going to take all of those and we'll dump those in. Is there anything else I might like? Carrying things I don't need, like thermal power stations, but hey. I've got a fair few belts. Some of those. Lots of power. Yeah. How much antimatter? Whoops. I don't have much antimatter, but that's okay. We can request that. I'm going to take a little bit more antimatter. Alright, 2,000 is coming here. That's okay, we have plenty. Okay, yeah, so I think we're going to set up some of those over at the black hole. Particle containers. I think that's a good idea. I like the plan now I've thought of it. We can leave the neutron star, which is slightly closer purely for unipolar magnets. Is there a way to see like the upgrades that I've got? Statistics. Metadata. Milestone. Oh, we've done all the milestones. Hey. 42 of 42. Hey, that's cool. I didn't even realise. Research. And I'm curious. Planet research. No. Planet research. 12.7 hashes a second, apparently. Sorry, 12.7 thousand hashes a second. I don't know what metadata is about. Oh, I see. You buy them or take them as matrices. Oh, that's kind of cool. Alright. It's not what I'm looking for though. What in the heck is this? Well, this is what the game is using for my CPU and my GPU. Wow. Okay, that's kind of cool, I guess. Apparently most of my GPUs being used for logistic vessels. Crazy. There's some information in this game that I've never looked at. That I don't understand. That's kind of rad. Okay, anyway, so I couldn't find what I'm really looking for. Because I was curious about, like... Oh, maybe it's actually over here. Ah, yeah. Can't upgrade data. That's what I want. Mining speed to 40%. Ore consumption 42%. So I guess that means... I'm only using 40%, 42% of one ore when I mine it, I guess. That's cool. Anyway. Alright, where's the black hole? In fact, I'm actually further away now on this system. That's cool. Can I actually go investigate? Yeah, we've got one planet around there. Oh, it's got a tidal locked perpetual day and night. Interesting. That's kind of cool. Right, so that's where we're going to go, but hold up. I just realised. Always want to show the label there, and I think we're always showing the label here. Yeah. Right, I'm going to be back very quickly. I need to close up my blinds and whatnot, so I'll be right back and run a quick 30-second ad. Okay, apologies for the delay, but I am now back. So, we are off to the black hole. We're going to go there. It's going to be cool. And yeah, I think that's where we're going to set up our mad lad amount of particle containers. We'll mine as much copper and whatnot as we can. I'll set up one big smelter for copper that supplies locally only, I think. Quite excited to go see a black hole as well in game. Oh, we're flying past Delta Apodis. Yay. Original system. I really want to go... Oh, there's towers out as well. Just flying past. I really want to go back to Delta Apodis and basically tear everything down and see what's, you know, there. Because there's some things that I might make there. I might turn one of the planets into, like, doing nothing but making, I don't know, electromagnetic motors, something like that, you know. But it's cool. I'm curious with my research. Oh, it's 40,000 now. Might have to check planet research at some point in case anything's slowing down there, causing trouble with the research. I'll probably do that on the way back from here. So I imagine there's going to be a lot of copper here. I hope so, at least, to put my plan into motion. Should be fine. Not to talk about while I'm just warping. It takes a while to warp to this far out. I am going to absolutely fly into the black hole as well because I want to go investigate that. Definitely want to go orbit a black hole. At extreme close range. Black holes are cool. go. It takes a lot of power to get here. Oh, there's the black hole itself. Hold up. Oh, that's cool. Full of black holes. I'm going to save. I'm going to crash straight into it, see what happens. It's a good looking black hole in this. Can I die? Okay, this thing sounds really cool. Final black hole. Yeah. This makes a good rumbly sound. It's very black, as you'd expect. That's actually real cool. I kind of want to build the Dyson sphere around it. A Dyson sphere because, you know, why not? Not going to get any power from it, but like, it'll be cool. Oh wait. I went flying way past it. I was distracted. Alright, here we go. Oh, gotta land, gotta land. Come on, game. Come on, game. Oh, I hope there is copper here. Hey, land on a planet with day-night tidal locking. Nice. It doesn't spin, it just constantly faces the black hole. That's rad. Oh god, there's a very small amount of copper ore here. Oh no. That's actually a pain. Maybe I'll have to... Oh, bugger. Alright, well while we're here, we'll get all the unipolar magnets being mined anyway. I'll have to do that other plan, I think, on the neutron star, because that actually had a lot of copper ore. That's actually a bit irritating, but it's okay. I think what we'll do, we'll just... Where's the North Pole? That's the North Pole. I'm not going to build a big hub here, I think. I think I'm just going to build... Actually, no, let's just do it at the South Pole. I'm just going to build a single tower that requests antimatter. And we're just building an assortment of thingos around it. Actually, no, don't do it there. That needs foundation support. That's a bit off, but whatever, it'll do. I'm not that fussed. I think there's going to be too many of these mad lads, so we'll probably only have a few of them grab power. Because the annoying thing is, now I'm at the black hole, I need to go to the neutron star, and that's at the complete opposite end of the universe. Oh, sorry, the cluster. That's all good. Yo, this is some banging music playing right now. What the heck is this? I've not heard this before. Is this cool music that only plays when you're near a black hole? Because holy moly, I've not heard this. This has to be new. Well, not new, sorry. It's like new. I swear I've not heard this before while playing. This is sick. Is this like the hell yeah, you made it to the black hole music? Might be. Kind of feels like it. Oh, actually, I don't think I wanted to power up all of these artificial stars. Oh, whatever. We will. Alright, that's all good. Right. I did see unipolar magnets nearby, didn't I? Yes. Now, you know what, this thing, you could actually demand them locally and ship them out. Oh, that's right, yeah, the power is going to take a while for all those antimatter fuels to get here. Local supply, no sorry, local demand, remote supply. Maybe some power poles nearby would actually help a little. I hear they all are. Cool. Okay, let's get some miners. I'll place it here. Wunderbar. Make you go max speed. And you. Might set up another tower as well to demand and supply those. But why am I flying around? I should look kind of like this. There they are. Oh no, that's the ones I just put miners on. Okay, there's another. That's got 3 million. That's 3. That's what, yeah. Okay, this is the only one on the planet. Then the last one, I should say. This direction. Oh man, that black hole is cool as all heck. I don't know why, but I want to put a sphere around it. Make a black hole bomb. That'd be sick. Black hole bombs are real cool. Throwing that out there. Can I not mine this with one? That's real annoying if I can't. Okay, I might have to use 2. Let's do it like that, I think. Nope. That's not right. That autosave. That might be good. Or not. I rotated you. Nope, this one's proving tricky to try to get all of these in this section. What the heck? Why can't I do this? Oh, range utilization. Nice. At 39.53 now. I think we'll keep researching that. Seems to be the most useful. Means we won't run out of product at some point. Ah, this one might work. Yeah, there we go. That's what we want. Figured it out. Cracked it. Okay, now of course we need to get the power poles somewhere. We're approaching the pole from the other side, but that's okay. There we go. Cool. Your remote supply lots of unipolar magnets, ideal. Oh, I forgot to get those coming out. That's good. I might want... I might want another tower. I'm requesting and demanding unipolar magnets. But I'm going to have 2 more do it. I don't have enough drones, god damn it. Bugger, maybe not then. I didn't bring enough regular drones because I'm stupid. Alright, whatever. It should be fine. Same for this one. Oh no, oh god, you're 100, fine. I had to get 10,000, oh boy. Yeah, that's okay. In fact, you can have... have 40. Actually, no, have 50. And you can actually demand more warp. In fact, demand... Okay, 2,500 is a bit too many, but... Okay, whatever, we'll roll with it. You got 50 now. You got 50. You can have some more. Alright. Okay, we have a lot of kimberlite ore now. So not kimberlite ore, unipolar magnets. That's fine. So that'll supply wherever they're needed. That's ideal. 3 towers doing that is fine, it's plenty. A lot of warpers coming our way, but that's okay. Alright, so I think we're okay at the black hole now. Yeah, that's all perfectly good. So that's lots of ore when we need it. So I think, yeah, to the neutron star now, which is all the heck away. Yeah, literally the other end of the cluster. So I think we'll go check on planet research first, just to make sure everything's going okay. I'm pretty sure it is, but I do want to check it. But you've got lots of unipolar magnets where they're needed. That's good. So yeah, I'm thinking neutron star is where we want to do our setup. Say goodbye to that black hole. It's real cool. I wanted to take a picture of that. But better than that without the UI. Just because I like it. It's cool. I like black holes. I like taking pictures. Right. To planet research. It's going to take us a while to warp there anyway, so... Let's go. But what time is it? 10 past 11, okay. Pretty sure I'll have time to do what I want to tonight. Which is fine. Yeah, Planet Research might be having a bit of problem with some of the resources, maybe. Like, I'm not sure. But it's going okay, and then it has a big rush, which makes me worry that there's something's not being produced properly. So we'll check it out and see what happens. So many names just overlapping each other right here. Pretty crazy. Good looking on the map. You're about to pass Delta Apodus. That's cool. There it is. Wunderbar. Nearly there. Come into visual range. Oh, here we go. Looks like we are actually low on green. Oh wow. Ah. Where's all our greens at? Not because we're low on anything, we're just not producing enough. Right. Okay. Well, that's okay, that's an easy fix. I remember we had an enormous stockpile of greens at one point. But, clearly, you know, that was before. I actually do have research labs on me. That's surprising. I didn't think I did. Wunderbar. There's more greens being made. Particle broadband situation looking here. Yeah, we have a lot. These are chunking away, adding to it slightly, so that's all good. Okay, we're actually maxed out on purples, that's good. I might shut down this particle broadband production here and just import them from off planet. Because I don't really need to make them there anymore. I make a lot over on the other planet. Okay, that's the wrong system. That's good. Now that's where a lot of our graviton lenses are going. They're being turned into green research, of course. That's looking good. That's producing a lot more, which is nice. I'm producing lots of warpers from them as well. There's the occasional time where a massive quantity come out. Wonder if I could put in a piler right here, just to avoid any issue. It might avoid any jams just down here. Probably put one up here as well, just in case. Better to plan ahead. That should avoid any trouble, I think. Not that I think there was any, but it's, you know, better to check it out. Yeah, it's probably sorted our research problems a bit, maybe. Maybe not. Well. All these used to be running, but we must have burnt through our massive green stockpiles and, yeah, it slowed down a lot. Okay, so I think maybe I do need more green then. I think, though, luckily with green, let's see, I think we could get rid of the power on that side. Power here instead. Yeah, this is a good idea. Just have to make sure the power's okay. That one's shut down for the moment, that's alright. If I get a research lab and plop it? Yeah, pop it there. Then we could take from there into there, there into there. Then that could output. And you want to be green. Okay, that's good. I can do that. Get rid of all these power poles for the moment. Actually, no, don't do that. Do this. Why didn't that one copy? Looking good. Make sure all these are powered up. Let's see what's wrong with this on this side. I think that's looking good. I think they've all got power almost. Ah, one thing. Hold up game. Those aren't getting sprayed. Actually, no, actually those ones don't need to be sprayed there. Let me check, are they getting sprayed down here? Or did I cancel that? I did cancel it down here just because. Yeah, that's okay. I'm alright with these purely going into there, but they do need to get sprayed. See, that might help. There we go. Oh, you. Damn it. There's good, I think. Why is this tree in the way? This tree's really annoying. Can I get rid of it? Can I get rid of this tree? Oh no, I've broken all the conveyor. Why can't I get rid of this tree? Okay, there we go. Death to trees. Of course, now I got rid of the sprayer I wanted. Alright. Okay, wunderbar. Okay, now I think I do need a stacker and a couple of these. Let's just get a couple of stackers just to be sure. The automatic pilers, I keep calling them stackers. I think I had one on this side as well, yeah. We'll just get another one, just in case. Alright, that's looking good. Lack of item, right. Where's my researchers? I think I've got a box of them somewhere over here. Yeah, there they are. Get rid of that, I don't need that. I think for the other research colours, it's all looking good. But I might as well go crazy and double up on greens. The only problem is that's going to eat through our graviton lenses like nobody's business. So I'm probably going to have to increase production of those back on manufacture one soon. But I think it should be alright. That's where all our warpers are made. Yeah, I forget about that. All good. Hold on, why is Oh no, that's right, that's just where the warpers go. Why? Yeah, I did that in a weird way, but it's okay. I did it where it makes sense to me. I think we may have somewhat fixed the green issue, possibly. Possibly not that much, really, actually, it looks like. Hey there, Random Kaka. I do. Right here. At the moment, right here. In fact, well, a lot of these from here go to my manufacturing planet. And they also get sent out to the universe from there, I believe. I've never run out or had any issues. We've still got 20,000 in storage, so it's all good. They just go there wherever. That seems to have kicked in more of my white into production, which is good. In fact, I think it's got all of the white going now. They're actually stockpiling, possibly. No, that's because they don't get grabbed there, but... Actually, yeah, they are stockpiling now. Right, so we fixed the green problems. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, there's not an enormous amount of systems I go to, really. There's only... Well... There's 3 main systems I have. Ignore Delta Apodus, that was my original and I abandoned it. These are my main systems. Tarazed here is where I make basically everything. Shidar here is basically smelting. Pretty much all it does. Something's over here, I don't even remember what's on this one. I think this one has a lot of ore that I mine and then send it over there to get smelted into things. But yeah, 4 seems enough. Gakrix has my Dyson sphere that's being created slowly. I basically ignore this system completely at the moment. It just makes stuff. I want to have recently set up on my neutron star and black hole, so yeah, they're warping. Yeah, you don't really need that many. It's like, because the thing is with if you use green research to make warpers, you get what is it? You get 8 warpers. Because like, if we look at the thing, it's easier to show there. If you're not aware of this, I don't know if you are, but if you use the regular recipe where you use graviton lenses, you get 1 warper every 10 seconds. But if you use green cubes, you get 8 warpers every 10 seconds from a single green cube, which is much more efficient. Like, it takes more resources to make the green research, but it's way better to put that into warpers, you see. Because just those 4, that makes you know 32 a second. And like, yeah. Oh. Reduce at least 43,200 gravity matrices per hour. Nice. That'll be the green ones, I expect. Fantastic. Yeah, warpers are incredibly efficient, really. Which is great. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, all those achievements, they want, where is it? If I go back to the achievements again. Statistics. Yeah, like all these, they want 43,200 of all the different researchers. They start at 21,600 for some reason. Then they go up to, where is it? I could have sworn I saw it, but yeah, it's like 102,000 or something weird. Maybe I scrolled past it. No, that's all the achieved ones. Yeah. 108,000 for some reason it goes to next for some of them. Very strange. Oh, that's a cool achievement I need to do. Light an artificial star on the north and south pole of my original planet, an ice field planet, and the eternal night of a tidal lock planet. That's kind of cool. I haven't really looked at the achievements much in this game, they just happen as they come. Yeah, warpers real good. Really efficient when you use green for them. They all seem to be running nicely. Unfortunately, that will be burning through my graviton lenses at an insane rate now. Hold up, why are these lads not working? Oh, you're not being output. Oops. There we go. Now they're being output. Problem solved. Always worth checking stuff like that. I should probably shut down these. I don't need these. I'm sure I still have so many deuteron rods to burn through though, for my massive storage. Right, that's working. Great. Purple chonking away, yellow chonking away. Oh yeah, green is now completely backed up along the line, that's good. Got so many reds and blues, that's good. All of that's coming along nicely. Okay, all those whites are working. I probably want to extend this even more, because the research side is not researching enough. Gonna have to fix that. I don't know if I'm going to do that now. Actually, to be fair, I think I can just copy it. I think I fixed it so I can copy now. Let's just try copying that section. I might throw a fit about something. Yeah, actually that part didn't copy, and I think maybe... No, that did. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's go get a chunk. Oops. Let's do that slightly more accurately. Oh wait, there's some water there, damn it. Okay. Have to fix that first. Get rid of that. Right, here we go. Let's take 4 sides, I think. In fact, that's not ideal, but that'll do. I think I can just do that. I should really check on my antimatter situation as well soon. Make sure that's running properly. There we go, there's a gap there. This thing could definitely get redesigned to be slightly better, but... Okay. Yeah, we have lots of antimatter. Okay, I'm not going to request that much. I don't need that much. I don't think any of these mad lads are getting jammed, are they? No. Okay, interestingly, we might not be producing enough yellow now. Ah. Yeah, to be fair, it doesn't look like we are. They're not low on anything, are they? Possibly purple might need to be improved as well. We can burn through these at such a rate with all those white towers. And we need them. Like, we need so much. Yeah, this is fine. Right, can I just copy 2 towers? Just got to make sure the conveyors connect properly. That'll probably help a bit at least. Actually, hold on. Are we low? We're low on diamonds. Wait, these aren't set to remote supply. Now we're not low on diamonds when they arrive. Yeah, these should be all set on remote supply as well. Sorry, remote demand, I should say. In fact, let's demand more than that. Yeah, that's fine. That's plenty. Yeah, forget we're not making many of those on world at the moment. I do need to check all of these to make sure they are on remote supply for their various things. That one definitely is. What about red here? Red's actually working nicely. For once. Let's set that a local demand as well. Let's see. If we have... What do? You can locally supply those. You can demand... Let's say 1,000 proliferators. This one can then... Local demand. Remote storage. That's better. That means warpers only have to go to one station. All of those should be like that, actually, if they've got proliferators. They're all on remote demands, that's good. Hold up, they don't have... Ah, that's a problem. Got to make sure you've got warpers. Because these will need to go to different planets to get those. Yeah, a lot of this I just need to check on every now and again since I've changed, you know, designs of things. Okay, that wants to be a bit higher. I need a big delivery of those. This is fine. Wait, hold on. That's not should not be in remote supply. Red, why are you lads not doing? Oh, because you're completely filled. Right, that's fine. That's an old supply box. Purple, I think I want more of. Oh, autosave. Thank you. that not right? That's okay. Just the belt causing a fuss. They are connected. Cool. But you don't have... We have a lack of items. Okay. Starting to run low of these now. I think that one didn't... Yeah, it didn't copy its grabbers for some reason. That's okay. Okay, problem solved there. Have some power. Did it copy them on this side? Yeah, good. That did at least. Alright, so purple might be more under control again. Yellow looks like it might be getting under control. These lads have all shut down. Product stacking, wait. Oh, right, because we've finished researching for now. Yeah, we should definitely get more vein utilization, I think. That's such a good research. I should put some kind of system in. Hey, 43,200 structure matrices per hour now. Cool. Yeah, that's the yellow ones. But we're still not making enough. Bloody hell, okay. Yep, we're just not making enough. Let's just copy another line of it. Basically, I don't really work out any kind of what the heck was that? Something flew out. Oh, some diamonds, I guess. Yeah, I don't really work out any kind of ratios, really. I just slam stuff down until we get more. If it stockpiles, that's cool. That means we have enough when we're stockpiling. It's looking good, though. I'm pretty sure this is fine. Like, I'd quite like all of this line of white to be working full time, but as long as most of it is. Like, we'll never get all of it. Well, we will eventually if we go insane, but like, we're only using half of this. But it's good, it's good. Right, lovely. So what time is it? Oh, it's 20 to 10, okay. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to have to stop. Unfortunately, I was going to go to the neutron star and set up production of, what is it? Oh yeah, set up production of, no, not the, yeah, the advanced particle container there. I think it makes more sense to do them there rather than on Manufactorum. But actually, before I stop, let's go quickly check there. So I want to go have a look, see what's going on with, well, actually specifically those, yeah, and also our plane smelters. Whoa, that's the gas giant that's been become very dark. It loomed out the sky like a black hole itself. Bloody hell. Right, where are we landing? Somewhere near the North Pole. South Pole, sorry. That actually is good, because that's roughly where I want to be. Here we go, plane smelters. We've got 3,000 in storage. I think that's good. Extra 1,000 of those stored. Yeah, I think 3,000 of those will be enough. These lads are not working because reasons. Probably because we don't need the stuff from them at the moment. which is fine. In fact, where are we using stuff like that? Here we go, here's Casimir crystals. Okay, yeah, that's maxed out. That's maxed out. Okay, we're maxed out on plane filters on both of those. Sure, 5,000 of those is enough. I think the plane filters were mostly because of trying to create... What were they? Okay, I've got this accumulator set up still. Something I don't do much with. I never use these. That's how I should have that set up. That should be on remote storage. I think theoretically that works if I take some out of that tower, but that's okay. That's not even what I wanted to look at. Yeah, that's why we wanted plane filters for that. That's running okay. That's good. The other item, it was a bit further on, I think. Possibly. No, actually, no, it wasn't. How are we going for those? 20,000 of those in storage, lovely. All of those are maxed. Add what I want. That's good. Right. I have to go find them. It's these bad boys. For the alternate recipe. Okay, we've got 3,000 in storage there at least. I think we need more graviton lenses. I think I'm going to have to make... What is that? That's a two-item setup. Okay, I can definitely make a better setup for that. Right. But how... We're low on strange matter, really? No, we're not. It's just taking not much at a time. What the heck? I just demand more. That was weird. Yeah, okay, that's a two-item setup, so I need to make one of the new my new designs. Right, I'm going to make a note of this because I'm not going to do it tonight. What are they called? Particle? No. Graviton lenses. Yeah, I'll make a note of that. That's ideal. No. Where is the... They might have been further up. What is this? Nope. Yeah, I've already been here. Where the heck is my... Oh, this can get torn down later. That's good. That's served its purpose. Okay, so I've been around the planet on this plane. Where the heck did I build the what are they? Plane filters? No, what are they called? Particle containers, the advanced one. Because I made one setup for that. I know I did. Maybe it's... Ah, is this it? Yeah, here it is. Right. Yeah, considering it takes a while for those magnets to actually get here for these to be made. To be fair, we are making a lot here, so actually it's not that big of a deal. But I think possibly making those on the neutron stoves probably the better idea, and then shipping in particle containers. But we are overkill on these at the moment, at least, which is nice. That's good. What do we use particle containers for? A few things, but nothing I'm really making at the moment. Mainly planetary logistics stations, that's right, mainly those. We need a lot for those, because they use so many in their thing. Right. I want to check where they are first. Yeah, I keep getting distracted by things. I need to stop, but I just keep getting distracted. Because this game is stupid and addictive. Where are they? I know they've got a small supply line. Here they are. Okay, so we made 2,500 in Stellar Logistics. In fact, you can have all of those ones. I don't need all those. No, I need... let's say 32. 30. Considering the game goes insane and brings like 1,200 every time I pop a request for them, I think maybe I want to make more. You know what, let's just make 5,000 and even 5,000. Yeah, there we go. I already used up some of these particle containers. We've got 100 or so of planetary logistics stored just in case I need those. Yeah, that's cool. All those mad lads can chonk away doing their thing. I can just have a lot of those. I'm quite happy with that. Right. Yeah, I don't think I want to do anything more right now. Because if I do, I will get too distracted. So I'm going to stop there, friends. It's been a great stream, but I'm going to say goodnight. I'll be streaming next on Sunday. So yeah, I will see you on Sunday. You all have a good time. Catch you then.